Baxter,
Huh? What's going on?
my personal belongings, they're gone. They're nowhere to be found.
Of course they are. I threw everything out.
What? Why would you do that?
You see, my son is graduating from college soon and will be joining the company. You're no longer needed here. To be honest, someone like you, an old high school dropout, isn't fit for my company. I can't have someone like you tarnishing the company's reputation. Better that you disappear before things get worse.
But...
Let me break it down for you, in a way even someone like you who dropped out of school can understand. You're fired. I've been nice to you, helping you with some of the tasks here and there, but now it's time for you to go. You should be grateful for that.
Wait a minute, you can't just say something like that all of a sudden. Why am I being fired just because your son is joining?
It's simple. My son will take over your job. He's going to be the future CEO after all. I need him to handle big projects from the start so he can grow into the role.
Wait, are you seriously going to have your son, a new employee, take over the work I've been doing?
That's exactly what I'm saying. What's so hard to understand about it? Honestly, a high school dropout like you can't seem to get anything.
But that's crazy. How can you just throw everything on him like that?
There's no reason my son couldn't do what you're doing. He's far more capable than someone like you.
That's not the point. He doesn't even have any experience. So why would you?
Listen, he's my son. Don't even compare him to someone like you. You're not even in the same league. Actually, calling you incompetent would be an understatement. This isn't even just my decision. He asked for it too.
He asked for it?
Yeah, he told me. Fire that old hag. She's such a pain. You used to act all high and mighty around him, didn't you?
Wait, are you talking about when he came to visit the office?
Exactly. What else could it be?
But I wasn't being rude. I was just correcting him when he treated the employees poorly.
You're telling me my son, the future CEO, shouldn't speak with authority? You really don't get it, do you? He's in charge, not you.
But that's not what I meant. Even though he's your son, he can't just go around treating everyone like that.
And you think it's a problem for him to speak directly? The kid's the future CEO. Of course he gets to order people around. It's natural.
But that's just not right. You can't treat people like that.
Who are you to judge? He's the boss, not you. The things you're saying don't even make sense. How could someone like you possibly understand?
But that still doesn't justify firing me, just because you think your son can do my job better.
You really don't get it, do you? My son was the one who asked for this. He said fire that annoying woman. And you wonder why? Because you were so rude to him, treating him like he was just another employee.
No, that's not true. I was just trying to guide him. He wasn't respecting the other employees, and someone needed to say something.
You actually think you have the right to lecture him? He's the future of this company. And you? You're just some underqualified dropout, so stop pretending like you can control him.
But that's not fair. Just because he's your son doesn't mean he's above everyone else.
You're still talking? You really don't get it, do you? He's above everyone else. The fact that you even question it proves how little you understand about this company.
But still, firing me over this is too much. You can't just do it because of some personal issues between your son and me.
You think that's enough? How about this then? You failed the company's biggest project. You let it crash and burn. It lost us millions.
But that project, that was something you decided without asking anyone. It wasn't my fault.
My vision was right, but you messed it all up because you're incompetent. If you'd done your job, that project would have been a massive success. It was perfect and you ruined it.
So you're saying that you won't take any responsibility for your own mistakes and instead you're just blaming me?
If blaming me helps you feel better about yourself, then sure, but everyone knows the truth. You failed and I'm cutting you loose now.
No, you're just refusing to admit that it was a mistake. You're not willing to take responsibility for your own failure, so you're making me the scapegoat.
You really don't understand anything, do you? It's over for you. I've made my decision. It's pointless to keep arguing, and honestly, you should be thanking me. I kept you here for 20 years despite you being nothing but a burden.
Fine, I'll leave.
That's right. Goodbye. Now the company's finally free from your useless self. You'll be out of here and we can move forward without dragging dead weight around.
Gracie, I need to talk to you about something regarding the business deal.
David, I'm really sorry, but I've been taken off the account.
Wait, what? You've been taken off. That's the problem. I've been counting on you. It's not just because of the business, it's because of you.
I'm glad to hear that, but
But it's odd, isn't it? For someone like you who's so reliable to suddenly be taken off the account, I would have thought you would have told me beforehand.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't mean to sound like I was blaming you. I'm just confused. Could it be that something happened? Was there a problem?
Oh, David, you're sharp as always. It's embarrassing to admit, but I've actually been let go from the company.
What? How could that happen?
Well, I had a bit of a falling out with the president.
Falling out?
Not exactly a falling out, more like it was a one-sided thing. I'm sorry, this probably isn't something I should be telling you about. I really don't want to cause you any trouble.
Gracie, please, stop being so formal with me. You know, I have a little time now. Do you?
Time? Well, I do have some time, I guess.
Perfect. Then even though it's a little early, why don't we go get something to eat? I'd like to hear more about this.
But I don't want to burden you, especially with something so trivial like this. You're the CEO of a major company.
I'm the one who wants to hear about it.
Well then, if you insist. Thank you so much for today. Talking it through with you really helped me feel a lot better.
My pleasure. I'm glad you could share it with me. And honestly, Baxter, he's something else. I always thought he had a bit of an inflated ego, but to fire you? It's foolish, really.
Foolish, huh?
I'm not joking, Gracie. I mean it. He made a huge mistake.
But when I think about it, it's true that I'm a high school dropout. And I didn't exactly bring the project to a successful conclusion either.
That doesn't matter. Your education doesn't define your abilities.
Well, I was the only high school dropout there. With the company being what it is, I guess some level of formal education was expected.
What are you talking about? The reason that company grew so much is because of you. If it weren't for you, it'd probably still be just another small-time operation. Worse, it'd have gone bankrupt by now.
Thank you. To hear that from you, it means a lot, even if you're just being polite.
I'm not being polite, I'm being honest. Everything I said is from the heart. But you know, in a way, this whole situation worked out for the best. For me.
Wait, what do you mean? You're saying that me getting fired worked out for the best?
Actually, now that I think about it, during dinner you seemed a little off. I don't know, a bit distant? Were you worried that maybe I didn't like you?
What? No, that's not it at all. I thought maybe I just misunderstood something. Or maybe you just didn't want to hear it. After all, you're the CEO, and, well, I'm just...
No, it's nothing like that. I've been meaning to say this for a while. Gracie, I've wanted to bring you on board for a long time now. But I always knew you were too loyal, too tied to your current company. I figured that no matter what I offer I made you, you wouldn't leave.
Wait, what are you saying?
But now with all this happening, I don't have to worry about that anymore. No more barriers, no more hesitation.
You wanted to bring me on board? But why now?
Well, it's simple, really. Now there's nothing stopping me from offering you a position. I don't have to worry about you turning me down because of your old company. You're free now. So, Gracie, will you work for me?
David, are you serious? After everything that just happened? You want me to come work for you?
I've never been more serious. I know what you're capable of. I've seen it firsthand. You're exactly what my company needs.
But it feels wrong, David. After everything that's happened, my old company...
I understand how you feel, but think about it. This is your chance to be somewhere where you're truly valued. I know you're capable of so much more than they ever let you do. You deserve this.
I don't know. It's all just happened so suddenly.
Take your time, Gracie. I'm not rushing you. Just know that I've wanted this for a long time, and I'm offering you a chance. A real opportunity. All you have to do is say yes.
David, thank you for meeting me today.
Don't mention it.
So, what did you think? About my son, I mean. He's going to be the one handling your company from now on.
Well, it's exactly what you expect from your son. He's very much like you. I can see the resemblance immediately.
I knew you'd notice. It's clear we have similar judgment, huh?
I have no doubt when it comes to judging character.
I've been meaning to apologize for this, actually. I'm sure it wasn't ideal having a middle school dropout like that handling your account. Don't worry, she's not with the company anymore. It's all sorted. From now on, my son's the one who will take care of things for you.
That's good to hear. This being there will surely make a big difference. I imagine it'll lead to better results for everyone involved.
Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page. That's actually wanted to discuss something with you. I'm hoping we can make a slight change to the contract going forward.
A change to the contract? What kind of change?
Well, I'd like to raise the unit price a little. It's a bit embarrassing, but my son's been put in charge now, and to be honest, we suffered quite a bit due to that woman's incompetence. She caused us some real losses. Having someone like that on the team can really be a pain. For the sake of both of our futures, it would be good to make some adjustments. You understand, right?
If that's the case, then it's actually quite fortuitous that you brought it up. I've been meaning to have a word with you about the contract as well.
Oh? What about the contract?
We're actually planning to terminate the contract altogether.
What? Hold on. What's that? Are you serious? This is a terrible joke, right?
It's no joke, Baxter. I mean every word.
But why? What's this about?
First off, you've underestimated us. Who makes you think we'll just accept your request to raise the unit price? We're talking about the future here, right? Well, what about our future? What benefits are we getting from this? We're not seeing anything on our end.
What do you mean, nothing in return? I've been more than fair with you. I made concessions, given you opportunities.
And yet here we are, with nothing to show for it. And let's talk about that son of yours too. You seriously want him to take over as a point person for your company? You've got to be joking. You really think he's up to it? The kid's barely out of school. You think he's going to handle my company like it's no big deal?
You've got no right to talk about my son like that. What's your problem? Just last time you were saying how much he resembled me. Now you can see the potential in him.
Yeah, I said he looked just like you. I didn't say he was any good. Frankly, I think he's just like you. Dull and lacking in substance. I wasn't impressed at all.
You really think that, don't you?
We're not continuing it. I'll terminate the contract on my end.
Wait, hold on a second. You can't just end this now. You realize what you're doing? If you break this now, then my company...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Don't think I haven't considered the consequences. This is business, Baxter. If it weren't for Gracie, I wouldn't have made it this far. Not you. You and your son can handle your own mess, but I'm done with all this.
You're saying that Gracie was the one making things work, weren't you? All this time, it was her doing the real work, not me. Now you're throwing everything away over her.
That's exactly what I'm saying. She's the one who helped this business grow, not you, not your son.
Fine. You want to make it personal? Then consider it personal, David. Don't come crawling back when your precious little company falls apart.
I won't need to. Goodbye, Baxter.
Hey, what the hell is going on?
What do you mean?
Since I fired you, more and more of our contracts have been getting canceled by clients. Now employees are quitting one after another.
Oh, is that so?
What kind of reaction is that? You're acting like it's none of your business.
Well, it is none of my business anymore.
Don't mess with me. Where are you right now? Get your ass back to the company immediately.
Why should I?
What do you mean, why? You should come back because I'm ordering you to.
No, I won't. I'm busy here.
Are you defying me? Are you going against your president's orders?
You're not my president anymore, though, are you?
The hell are you talking about? I'm still your boss. I'm offering you a chance to come back. I'm saying I'll rehire you.
Oh, really? That's so generous of you.
If you want to work under me again, then you better hurry up and get over here right now.
Fine.
How long do you think you're going to keep me waiting? My time is worth more than yours, you know. When exactly will be arriving at the company?
Pardon? What are you talking about?
Huh? Are you stupid? I told you, I'll rehire you. I'm giving you another chance. You not understand what I'm offering here?
Yes, you said that if I want to work under you again, I should hurry up and come to the company.
So then why haven't you shown up yet? What's the holdup? You should be on your way here by now.
I don't want to work under you anymore. So no, I'm not coming.
What? What do you mean? I employed you for 20 years. You're forgetting that, aren't you?
You're the one who fired me, so what are you trying to say now?
Damn it! Don't be so ungrateful. I'm telling you that I'll take you back. I'm offering you another chance, and you're just going to throw it all away?
You really think I'd want to work under you after you fired me? How pathetic. You seriously think I'd come crawling back?
I'm not asking you to crawl back. I'm offering you a job, and you should be grateful. You know how hard it is for someone like you to find work? No one will hire you now, so you better accept it while you can. Can't refuse this, Gracie. Can't find a better opportunity anywhere else.
Do you really think I need you? I've already found my next job. It's done. I'm not going back to you.
What are you talking about? You're lying. There's no way anyone would hire someone like you after everything that's happened. Do you think I'm an idiot?
You know, it's actually funny you say that. After everything that's happened, you're the one who's the idiot, don't you think?
You're impossible. You're just making excuses. You think anyone else will hire you? You'll be stuck with nothing. You should be thanking me for even offering you this chance. You should be grateful that I'm willing to take you back.
You really don't get it, do you? I'm done with you. You've made your bed, now you lie in it. I'm not some pawn for you to control anymore.
Don't be so dramatic. A supermarket job or something, right? That's more fitting for someone like you, a middle school dropout. Not like you could handle anything better. At least it'll teach you your place in the world. You can thank me for this chance.
You've humiliated me enough, don't you think? How much further are you going to take this before you realize you've lost control?
What are you talking about? I'm just telling you the truth. You'll be working a low-level job just like you deserve. It's reality, Gracie. You're not as high and mighty as you think.
And do you think you have the right to treat me like this? You think you can belittle me forever? Well, let me set you straight. I'm going to work for someone else now. Someone who values me. The company I'm working for? It's David's company.
David? What do you mean? What does he have to do with this?
It's not about what he has to do with this, Baxter. I'm talking about my new job at David's company. That's where I'm going, not back to you.
You're lying. There's no way anyone like you is going to get hired by David. You're just making this up. What would they want with you after everything?
I'm not making it up. It's already a done deal. I've moved on. You can't keep dragging me back, and you can't keep using me like a tool.
What? Think anyone would hire someone like you after all this? What is wrong with you? So it was all your plan, wasn't it? From the beginning, everything was set up by you.
Huh? What plan are you talking about?
I knew something wasn't right. You think you could just do whatever you want? You really think this is all going to work out for you?
If something's off, I think it's your mind, Baxter. What exactly are you accusing me of?
Ever since I fired you, everything in the company has started falling apart. Do you think this is a coincidence? Or are you telling me that the project I worked so hard on, the one I created, was doomed from the start just because of me?
I didn't sabotage anything. Let's get that straight.
Then why is everything going to hell? Contracts are getting canceled left and right. Employees are quitting like it's a mass exodus. What's going on? And that perfect project of mine, what happened there? It was supposed to be the pinnacle, the crowning achievement in everything I worked for.
You're missing the bigger picture. It's not as complicated as you're making it out to be. There's only one explanation for everything.
Oh, and what would that be?
You're incompetent. That's all there is to it.
What? Are you out of your mind? You've lost it. There's no way that's the reason. You're telling me that I'm the one to blame for everything that's going wrong? Ridiculous.
Actually, it's the truth. Why are you so defensive?
You think I'm incompetent? I took this company from the ground up. One generation I built into something great. You can't be serious. You're just bitter, aren't you? You can't accept that I'm better than you.
And now it's falling apart. You've built your empire, but you're also watching it crumble bit by bit. Isn't it ironic?
You don't understand. You don't see the full picture. This is all you're doing.
Well, yes, it seems like everything is falling into place because of me. I'll admit that.
You planned this from the start, didn't you? You and that man. You've been playing me the whole time.
You're misreading the situation. It's not what you think. But if you step back and look at it logically, it's clear. When I was with the company, everything went smoothly, didn't it? But as soon as I left, everything started crumbling. Doesn't that speak for itself?
No, that can't be true. There's no way that's true.
It's the simple truth, Baxter. You know it deep down, even if you're trying to deny it. When I was in charge, things were fine. The employees respected me. They trusted me. They weren't just loyal to you. They followed my leadership. That's the real reason things have turned upside down now. It wasn't about you being the boss. It was about me.
No, that's not it. You don't know what you're talking about.
I used to admire you, you know? Back when you were humble, sincere, before everything changed. Once the company started thriving, you let the power get to your head. You became arrogant. You couldn't handle the fact that others might have more influence than you. But what's sad is, you can't even see it.
You don't know me. Stop saying things you don't understand.
But I do understand, Baxter. You've changed. You've lost sight of what really matters. And now you're trying to blame everyone else but yourself. Power and money, they corrupt. You're living proof of that.
You think you could just walk away from all this? You think you can ruin my life and get away with it? Even that man will pay for this. I'll make sure you both regret it.
You're already too far gone to realize that there's nothing left for you to do. The damage is done. If you'd owned up to your mistakes, maybe there'd be a chance for redemption. But this, there's no coming back from this.
Don't talk like that. You've ruined me. I built everything from nothing and now you've taken it all away. You and that man, you both destroyed everything I worked for.
It's over, Baxter. There's no more fight to be had here.
Why the hell should I be the one getting sued? I worked my ass off for this company, and now you're going to make me the bad guy?
For wrongful dismissal, harassment, and the compensation for personal belongings you carelessly discarded. Not to mention the overtime you still haven't paid. I'm only claiming what I'm owed. Is there a problem with that?
You've got to be kidding me. Now I'm the victim here, and you're somehow turning this around on me? What kind of joke is this?
You're still playing the victim? Weren't you the one who stormed into the police station only to be sent away empty-handed? You tried to pursue this in civil court, but they didn't even give you the time of day. It's not surprising, Baxter. All your claims are unfounded. Nothing you say holds water.
That's all you can say? This is all your fault. You were scheming with that man from the very beginning. If you hadn't done that, none of this would have happened.
I've already said this once. You're the one who's incompetent. You're the one who didn't know how to run this business. Everything that's happening now, it's your doing. You can't blame anyone else.
No, it's not true. I mean this company what it is. Don't act like you don't know that. You're trying to twist everything around and make it seem like I've ruined it. What are you really trying to say?
No, I'm not twisting anything. You had your shot and you blew it, and now it's crumbling. Look, here's the thing. When I was working for you, everything ran smoothly. As soon as you kicked me out, it all started falling apart. That says a lot, doesn't it?
Don't say that. It's impossible. You can't just come in here and rewrite history. It's not that simple.
You might not want to hear it, but it's the truth. When you were still relying on me, things were going well. As soon as I was out, everything started going south. Now you're here blaming everyone but yourself, but deep down, I think you know it's true.
No, no, no! That can't be! I built this company with my bare hands. I made it what it is. And you're the one who left. You're the one who caused this mess.
That's where you're wrong. You think this company is your success? The truth is, it was never really about you. You just got lucky, and when it came time to truly lead, you couldn't handle it. And now you're too stubborn to face the consequences.
Are you telling me that after everything I've done, you're blaming me for all of this? You're just trying to tear me down. You've been planning this from the start.
Yes, maybe I am trying to tear you down. But the truth is, I've been more than patient with you. I gave you chance after chance, and you squandered every single one.
You've been scheming this entire time, haven't you? Pulling people out of my company, turning my employees against me, and now you're going to sit there and act like the victim? Is that how this is going to play out?
You've got it all wrong. It's not scheming when people want to leave a sinking ship. And honestly, do you blame them? You're the captain of this ship, and it's clear you're headed straight for disaster. So yes, they came to me. They saw the reality and they wanted something better. Nothing underhanded about that.
You're calling my company a sinking ship? After everything I built, this is how you're going to speak of it?
Well, it's the truth, isn't it? The company's not sinking because of me. It's sinking because of you didn't know how to keep it afloat. When you cut me out, that was the beginning of the end.
You can't possibly be this delusional. I did everything for this company, and you're just going to throw everything I built in my face?
If you had built something that was solid, it wouldn't be crumbling now, would it? This is the reality you're living in. I know it's hard to accept, but maybe it's time to face it. Maybe it's time to let go.
Let go? I'm not letting go of anything. I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to prove you wrong. You and that bastard are going to see. This company's still mine, and I'll make it grow again.
You can keep telling yourself that, but the truth is, you've already lost. You just don't know it yet.
You think you won? You think you've got it all figured out? You think you could just take what's mine?
Honestly, Baxter, you've had your chance. You blew it. And as for taking what's yours, you really think anyone's going to want to follow you after all this? You've burned every bridge.
You've taken everything from me. You and that man. You're going to pay for this. I swear to God, I'm going to destroy you both. You can't just walk away from this.
You can try, but all you'll do is make it worse for yourself. I've already won, and deep down, you know it.
It's all your fault. Because of you,
I told you this would happen. Are you really that stupid? No, wait, I guess you are. With that reckless approach of yours, there was no way it was ever going to work out.
You were the one pulling strings behind the scenes, sabotaging everything. There's no way this would have turned out like this if it weren't for you.
You keep saying that, but I've had better things to do than meddle in your business. Honestly, I couldn't care less about your company. Don't bother reaching out to me again.
Wait!
What now? You can scream all you want, but it won't change anything. I've heard the rumors. Your company's practically a done deal, right?
Don't remind me. I already know that.
So what's your point?
You've been getting along with that man, David, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm lucky to have built a good relationship with him.
Then you could talk to him for me. Convince him to take me on as an executive.
Are you serious? After everything you did to me, you think you can ask for a favor like that? You really have no shame, do you?
You really do have a victim complex, don't you? Fine, let's say you weren't behind the scenes pulling the strings, though that's obviously not true. Well, let's pretend for a moment. Even then, the fact remains that you've wronged me. You repaid the man who gave you a chance, the one who took you in, who put up with you for all these years. And now you want me to do you a favor?
What chance are you talking about? You really think you gave me some big break? You gave me a job, yes, but it wasn't some kind of grand favor. I worked just as hard as anyone else, if not harder.
You think you worked harder than me? I worked my ass off building this company. I took you in, a high school dropout, and helped you rise up for 20 years. And this is how you repay me? By turning your back on me?
I wasn't turning my back on you, Baxter. You had your chance, and you blew it. You became so blinded by your own ego that you couldn't even see it. You think I owe you for the opportunity you gave me? You only gave me that chance because you needed me, but I don't owe you a thing.
I gave you everything. You've got no idea what I sacrificed for you. And now you want to act like you've earned it all by yourself?
You didn't sacrifice anything for me. You kept me around because you thought I was useful to you. But you were too caught up in your own greed and insecurities to realize that. You're the one who betrayed me, not the other way around.
You've got to be kidding me. I'm telling you, David would understand. He's a businessman just like you. I'll be an asset to him. This could work.
Oh, I'm sure David would see right through your proposal, just like I did. You really think he'd entertain this idea after everything you've done? You're delusional.
Fine. Fine, just tell him for me. You know how he thinks. He'll understand. He'll know that my experience is valuable.
I don't think it'll make a difference. And frankly, I'm not sure why you even bother. But I'll go ahead and try if you want.
I'm sure he'll make it happen. You'll see. He'll make it work somehow.
Yeah, sure, I'll go and talk to him for you. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I'll be led into this company. You'll see.
I've received a reply from David.
As expected, his decision was quick. Well, it's not like I even needed to ask for the conclusion, but...
Let me just pass along David's exact words. He said it's just impossible.
Wait, what? Did you really make sure to convey everything properly?
Yes, I did. I sent the screenshot exactly as it was.
Why the hell would he come to that conclusion?
Well, if you want to know why, I'll be blunt about it. I could try to be roundabout and sugarcoat things, but I know it wouldn't make a difference. So here it is, clear and simple. There's no way someone as incompetent as you would ever be hired by anyone who's not a complete idiot. You think that's harsh? Well, tough luck. It's the truth. David doesn't mince words, and neither do I when it comes to matters like this. The company he originally worked for went bankrupt almost overnight with little resistance or struggle. The president, forced into personal bankruptcy, lost everything, every asset, every piece of wealth he once possessed. It was as if everything he had built was wiped away in a blink of an eye, leaving him with nothing but his name and the ashes of his former empire. Yet, for a while, he still held on to hope. There was a certain kind of defiance in his spirit, a resilience that pushed him to keep trying. He attempted to rise from the ashes of his failure, seeking out familiar faces in the business world. He went around asking people to hire him, hoping someone would take pity and offer him a position on their board. He needed something, anything to cling to, something to prove that he wasn't completely defeated. But, as I had predicted, no one was foolish enough to take him on. It didn't matter who he knew or what influence he had once held, no one was willing to hire someone who had failed so spectacularly. Every door he knocked on slammed in his face, one after another. He had no qualifications anymore, no real position in the world. His reputation, shattered beyond repair, meant nothing in the face of hard reality. His desperate pleas for work, for some semblance of dignity, were met with rejection. Of course, his son, the one who had so confidently projected the future of the company, fell just as hard, if not harder. He had been groomed to take over, to step into his father's shoes and lead the business with the same arrogance that had characterized his father's tenure. But within mere months of his father's fall, the entire business crumbled and the young man was left with nothing, his high hopes dashed, his future uncertain. It was a heavy blow, and the impact hit him hard. You could see it in his eyes, the weight of failure, of being the heir to nothing but ruin. What stung even more was how he had once treated his friends, the people who had not shared his privilege or his arrogance. He had enjoyed belittling them during their university days, gloating over their lack of success while he was on his high horse, basking in the warmth of his father's business. When his friends found jobs, he would mock them, calling them cogs in the machine, belittling them as if he were somehow above it all. He found joy in their struggles, in their lack of power, thinking that his father's wealth would always keep him safe. But now, facing the reality of life without the safety net of his father's company, his pride became a prison. There was no way he could humble himself enough to find a regular job. How could he go from being the arrogant heir to being just another employee? It was beneath him, and his ego refused to let him stoop so low. The humiliation of it all was too much for him to bear. In the end, the young man retreated into himself, withdrawing from the world entirely. He became a shut-in, hiding from the reality he had once been so eager to conquer. The walls of his room became his fortress, and the outside world, with its judgments and expectations, became something he could no longer face. He sank into a kind of isolation, cut off from everything and everyone, unable to reconcile his past with his present.